September 23rd, 2001 is a day I like to say the New England Patriots saw their franchise take a turn for the better. Let me explain. The Jets were playing the Patriots, and this is a division rivalry game. And Jets linebacker Mo Lewis delivers one of the most vicious hits you're going to see against a quarterback. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, looking back at the replay, you look at it, it was bad. It was just a good football play, right? Like, you ask Patriot fans, they probably would tell you, oh, that looked like it was a dirty hit. And I get it. They were frustrated because that's their franchise quarterback at the time. You know, Drew Bledsoe was a really good quarterback, 3-time Pro Bowler, led the team to a Super Bowl appearance a couple years ago. And it's like, once he's gone, what the hell else are we going to do? Now, Drew Bledsoe tried to come back in the game, but eventually had to be taken out and transported to the hospital where it was discovered that he had some internal bleeding and could have died had they not got there at the right time. So it was a bad hit. I mean, nobody wants to see anybody get hit that bad because it's never that serious, but that's just what football is, right? Sometimes the impact will allow things to happen. But Patriot fans didn't realize what they had sitting there waiting in the wings, right? Their backup quarterback was a guy named Tom Brady. He was drafted in the 6th round, 199 overall, was in his second year for Michigan, and many people didn't know about him. I mean, unless you were a diehard Michigan fan or a diehard Patriot fan, he was a virtual unknown. And if anybody tells you anything different right now, like, oh, I knew who he was, they're a damn liar, because many people didn't know who he was. But in all seriousness, Tom Brady's with the epitome of taking advantage of the opportunity, staying ready, because when they call your number, you just never know what's going to happen. Tom Brady was ready. They called his number. And we know the rest is history. I mean, Tom Brady went on to have arguably the greatest career in NFL history. I'm talking about any player, any position. I mean, he's the greatest quarterback the game has ever seen. I mean, stayed ready, you know, over-prepared, just everything. It's just crazy. And all because of what happened in this game, right? If you think about it for a quick second, if Drew Bledsoe never gets hit, I mean, we don't know what happened with Tom Brady right now. We know Belichick is a different beast, and Belichick sees things from different aspects that, you know, from how we see him. And, you know, Belichick may have been looking at him in practice and saying, oh, I'm going to go with this guy. But from the outside looking in, Drew Bledsoe was that guy who's going to be there for a few more years. And if that held up, who's to say what Tom Brady would have become? But we can never say we don't know what happened, because it did happen. I mean, you know, you can also say Mo Lewis is responsible for helping turn around the franchise up in New England. But it worked out the way it's supposed to work out. 6 Super Bowl championships later, I'm sure they're happy they went with Tom Brady and stayed with Tom Brady. It's just the way it works sometimes. All you need is one opportunity, and once you get your shot,